Zoe Canella reporting for Kids First, and today I'll be interviewing Amber Heard from Aquaman. Hi Amber, welcome to Miami.
Thank you.
I know you're probably tired from all the promo, but thank you for being here.
Thanks for saying that. I'm a little tired, but I'm actually really excited to be here to talk about this.
Mira in this movie, she's a very different princess. I love her determination, and she's kind of like the force behind Aquaman. So, do you think that she's a good role model for young girls?
I think Mira is a really good role model because more than having her superpower of hydrokinesis, she can manipulate and control water. Aside from that power, the real power that you picked up on is the power that she has inside of her. It is her fierce determination, her drive, her will, her strength, her attitude. When she sees something needs to be done, she doesn't wait for anyone to do it for her. She doesn't wait to be saved. She takes action and she changes it herself. And I like that she fights for what's right. Despite what it could cost her or does cost her personally, she stands up for what's right. And I think what could be a better example than that?
Mira's superpower is hydrokinesis, so what do you think your superpower in real life is?
I don't know if I have a superpower in real life at all. I think most people who know me would say I do not. But I like to think I can cook. Either that or everyone around me just is really good at lying to me and telling me it's okay.
I know that you usually wear your orange ribbon to support the elimination of violence against women. So, do you think Mira would embody this cause?
Well, Mira is a strong, empowered, fierce, determined woman who is no damsel in distress. And I started wearing the orange ribbon in support. I started wearing it on the International Elimination of Violence Against Women, which started on November 25th. And on that day is when I started wearing the orange ribbon in support of the UN's campaign for the awareness, to raise awareness and for their campaign of the international elimination of violence against women. And it ran until the 10th. And now we're, in a different stage. It goes until the 10th because that's when we celebrate the Universal Declaration of Human Rights.
And I also know that you love to read books. So, when you were reading books on the set, did that kind of help you with your character at all?
That's a really good question. You know what? It's kind of hard for me to read. It's hard for me to read a lot of stories about characters and narratives when I'm on set because you also have to live in your head, your character's head. So I read a lot of nonfiction. I read a lot of if I read any character, it's in a biography. But I read a lot of nonfiction books about science and things like that.
And one of the ideas I liked from this film is that we can all coexist. So what do you think is the message or the idea behind this film?
I think this film is going to be loved because it is a superhero movie, and superhero movies are loved because they are often amplify some of the most common elements of humanity. Some of our best and worst traits and aspects of our lives, our trials and tribulations, our journeys through life that really we can all relate to. And I think, I think this movie is going to serve and be enjoyed because it's that, but it also does have all these other messages. I mean, you can't have Aquaman without talking about pollution and the water, the ocean. You can't have a strong, fierce, independent, empowered superhero who's also a woman who saves the day and is half of the force of the story without also having a message of empowerment and a demand for better representation for women. Also Jason himself is biracial and doesn't really look like the typical squeaky clean superhero that we see, that we have not actually seen a different version of, and this is 2018. So all along our messages, our movies full with messages, both implicit and explicit, that I think are really good.
Thank you so much for talking with me.
No, thank you for asking. Actually, can I just point out the best questions I've been asked all day?
Right.
How old are you?
10.
10?
Yeah.
Thank you. You asked me the best questions all day. Not a joke.
Thank you, Zoe.
Awesome. Stock tape. Great job.
We're here.
What are you doing? Wait.
She didn't have a parachute.
Redheads, you gotta love them.